So just because you matched with an attractive girl on Tinder doesn't necessarily mean you have any shot with her. Because let me explain something to you. Number one, if she's attractive, she likely has tens, if not hundreds of other guys who are also interested in her. Number two, 95% of these guys are all messaging her the same stupid shit. Stupid, nasty, creepy shit. And she's just not interested in that. So subconsciously, she's already programmed to believe that you are one of those guys because 95% of them are all the same. And number three, believe it or not, this girl is really insecure. She's insecure because here she is on this dating app, and no matter what she's looking for, she could be looking for something casual. She, in the back of her mind, is starting to think that guys only like her for her looks and that no one is interested in her for who she really is. Now, that third point right there, you could really manipulate it to your advantage. And when I say manipulate, I don't mean to manipulate her. I mean to manipulate the situation to give you a positive result by being genuinely interested in who this girl really is. So with all that being said, now that all the guys are messaging her creepy, nasty, disgusting stuff, repetitive stuff, what you're probably thinking right now is, how can I be different from those 95%? What can I do to make myself in the best 5%, the top 5%? You obviously need to eliminate your competition. You want to be in the top 1%, in the top 1 over 1,000 if you can. Now I'm going to explain exactly that in this video. What's going on, guys? My name is Assam from dopelifecoaching.com, and today I'm going to be talking about how to message girls on Tinder and get the date. Now, if it's your first time on this channel, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and also subscribe down below. If you want to get consistent updates for every time I release a new video, make sure you hit that bell notifications button so that you don't miss a single thing. So first, before anything, if you haven't already, I want you to watch this video right here, which explains how to get to the point where you have a lot of matches. You know, how to make your profile stand out so that women really start to approach you, and if they don't, you get a shot so that you look really attractive and eventually match with them. All right, so now you guys matched. What I want you to do right now is take 30 to 60 seconds max of your time to carefully go through this girl's profile, go through her pics and her profile description, and figure out what exactly is unique about this girl compared to other girls. And once you find that one thing, I want you to go ahead and shoot this girl a message that talks directly about that unique thing, not about her looks. Again, you want to eliminate the competition. 95% of the guys are texting her the same stupid shit. You want to talk about things that she is interested in. So let's just say you're going through her profile, you notice she's really into yoga, and maybe she started her own baking channel on YouTube, or she has her own baking business. And at the same time, her pictures imply that she's really adventurous, and one of the pics are awesome. They caught your attention because it was filmed by the beach, but it didn't look like it was in the US. And let's just say her name is Jess. You go ahead and message her, "Hey Jess, I loved your profile pictures about that one that was next to the beach. I also see that you're into yoga and you're also into baking and you have a baking channel. I want you to tell me all about that." And then from there, more than likely, when she sees that, she is going to respond. Now, why is that? The reason is really simple. It's because you showed a genuine interest in who she really is, dude. All these other guys are commenting on her looks, her body, all that bullshit she's used to. And once she sees it, she places that guy in the same box as every other guy because they're all the same. When she sees genuine interest in her, for her, then she becomes open to the possibility of giving you a shot. So now, more than likely, she's gonna respond with something like, "Oh, thank you. What would you like to know? I've always been into yoga. This channel that I have, this baking channel or this baking business, I'm really enjoying because I love to cook and I'm a total foodie. And also that picture by the sand was taken somewhere in Greece at so-and-so beach," whatever. When she starts talking, ask her specific questions about that. Be like, "Oh my God, Greece, I've always wanted to go. Greece is awesome. It was actually on my bucket list for travels." or if it's about her cooking channel or her cooking website, whatever, her cooking business, ask her, what's your favorite dish? What's your favorite dessert? And then from there, once you see a healthy dialogue starting to develop, that is when you know that she is potentially interested in you. Because guys, girls are completely different from us. Girls are only potentially interested at first. Us guys, we see a hot girl, we're automatically interested. That's just how we are. But on the other hand, with girls, she needs to develop safety, emotional safety with you to even determine if she is interested in you, because with them, it's emotional, it's not logical. That's exactly why you should focus on developing a connection, a genuine emotional connection. Now, when you two are texting back and forth and messaging back and forth on Tinder, more than likely, because you've asked her questions about herself, and by the way, people by nature just love to talk about themselves. That's a human law. That's why I recommend you read the book, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Amazing book. It will work till the end of time. She more than likely, when you ask her these questions, she's going to want to reciprocate and start to ask you similar questions about yourself. So what do? And then you tell her, oh, I do this, I do that. This is my job. What are your hobbies like? I like to travel. I like to do this. I like to go skiing in the wintertime. And then when you talk and then you start asking her more about herself than you talking about yourself, she's going to like you even more. Because what do most guys do? What most guys do is they show off to the woman and start talking about their accomplishments. Yeah, I got a raise. I have this car. I have a high-paying job. You, on the other hand, you should let her talk. You be the good listener. Let her talk. It's much better that way. And when she asks you about stuff, sure, you should talk about yourself, but don't give too many details away. Keep her guessing, keep her wondering. Show more of an interest in her. And then when you do that, the connection's gonna develop even more, and she's gonna be like, wait a minute, this guy's actually interested in me for me. He doesn't just like me for my body. And he looks like an interesting guy too. You see, now at that point, when she starts to ask herself, now this guy seems like an interesting guy too, when you start to see a healthy dialogue, a healthy, nice, enjoyable dialogue for the both of you, not just for you, that's when you ask her for her number. And guess what? Maybe it takes 1 to 2 days to ask for her number. If she's really busy and so are you, you're not going to have the time to just sit there and text back and forth. Maybe it takes 6 to 12 hours for you to respond. Maybe the same for her. But don't ask for her number unless you see that healthy, enjoyable, steady dialogue. Because what most guys do is they make the mistake of getting the number right away just because they want a shot with her and they're so eager. They're so eager to get in her pants, to get to know her just because she's hot. No, you only do that when you see a connection being developed and when you see that she also enjoys talking to you. You'll be able to tell. I'm not even going to have to tell you how. You'll see emojis, you'll see long questions, you'll see back and forth, a healthy back and forth, you'll see good questions. Now, once you see that healthy back and forth, and again, this could take 1 to 2 days, maybe even longer in some cases, that's the point where you ask for her number. Ask for her number and just see how she reacts. Be like, shoot me my number. It's better to talk through text. It's better if I have your number than just texting you off the app. If she resists and gives you excuses, honestly, I wouldn't deal with it if I were you. But you could. I mean, it's a form of testing, but I honestly don't have time for that. If she gives you her number though, call her on her phone and ask her when's a good time to speak to you. You could also surprise her with a call, and honestly, there's no right or wrong answer, but just I'd recommend you do that because you don't want to seem like you're too eager and you just want to fuck. You just want to have sex with her. She does not want to feel that. She wants to feel that you're interested in her for her. Now, what do you do when you get on the phone? The same exact thing that you've been doing over text. The only difference is on the phone, your goal should be to build some rapport. I have a video on my channel about building rapport. To build some rapport and then eventually get her on a date. The goal is to get her on a date in person. It's not just to talk for hours and hours, day in and day out for 4, 5, 6 days a week. The goal is to get her on a definite date in person. Same thing through text. You're developing, you're doing a healthy dialogue. You're creating a healthy dialogue and you're building from there. but then the goal should be to get her on a date in person. Now this date, this is a very important part too. This date has to be a definite date. It has to be a definite date at a definite time and a definite place. You tell her, for example, we're gonna meet at Friday at 7 o'clock at this spot. I'll give you the address. If she tells you, okay, cool, I'll let you know. You tell her, LOL, I'm letting you know right now. Or if you're on the phone, be like, I'm letting you know right now. I'm extremely busy, and if you can't make it, that's okay. We'll just do it some other time. Let me know when else you're free. And then if she says, no, it's fine. I'll keep it for sure. We're meeting for sure. Then you keep it at that. But if she resists and she says, oh, maybe I gotta see with my friends, tell her to give you another time when she's sure she's free. And then at that point, you make a definite date then. Now, as for what to do on the date itself, there's a video right here also that will explain that in detail. I'm giving you a lot of information now, dude, because I want you to win. Trust me, if you follow what I teach you, I guarantee you will succeed. Maybe not necessarily with every single girl you try it with, but in a very short amount of time, you will, and you have my word on that. So that's pretty much it for the video, guys. If you like the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. And if you want consistent updates on my channel, hit that subscribe button and also the bell icon so you don't miss a single thing. Comment down in the comment section below for what you liked about the video and how this relates to you. And if you want free consultations, you can always go to my website at www.dopelifecoaching.com. Now go out there and kill it, dude. Peace.